The Young Rider program is really gaining momentum in South Africa now. We have a number of 16 and 17-year-olds that we're coaching and bringing up to speed. The riders for the first time experience tough European racing in northern France, riding into Paris with the rolling road closures, past the Champs-Élysées, Eiffel Tower. We then moved down to the Alps, where we had 3,300 meters of climbing. The temperatures were between 5 and 7 degrees. We had snow and sleet. The Col de Cézanne being exposed to the cold in the Alps. They really pulled through nicely.
My name is Marco Abrams. I'm from Cape Town, South Africa. Yesterday was the stage 1 where we did a time trial at the beginning of the day. What happened was I did the fastest time for the time trial, so I'll be in the green jersey today. So let's hope we can keep the jersey throughout this London to Paris.
I'm from South Africa, Johannesburg. Yesterday's stage was a bit, wasn't easy, but I got King of the Mountain yesterday. Looking forward for today's stage. I want to try and get the King of the Mountain and keep it for the rest of the tour.
It was brilliant for our young riders to team up with Ben Moody and Eleanor Backstead. Ben Moody, 16-year-old who held the yellow jersey on the first day, lost it to Tula, but right up there. I think the real highlight of the event is Magnus Backsted's daughter, Eleanor, who came and rode and effectively conquered as a 14-year-old, the youngest rider ever to win the women's jersey at the London Paris.
It's been a great experience being a development rider for the HotChillee. We're riding for the Wattbike team. Coming from Cape Town, it's experience of a lifetime.
The young development riders that we had a fantastic race both with the men and with the women. Our young development riders from South Africa took really all the jerseys that they were to take. That was the yellow, green and red jersey.
So I'm very happy today that I actually won all 3 of the sprint sections, making it 3 out of 3. So we're going home with the green jersey, the yellow jersey and the red jersey.
My day today was a bit tough. I had to make it hard to get the yellow jersey and the red jersey. It wasn't easy, but I did my best to get both of them, and I managed to get both of them. I'm very happy.
Well, here we are at the end of the back-to-back London, Paris and Alpine Challenge. We're so pleased that 2 of our young riders from South Africa came over, Marco and Tula, who joined us on the London, Paris and the Alpine Challenge. And very pleased to say that the young rider program that we have out there is producing some fantastic riders. We've had Nick Lamini, who joined us here on the Alpine Challenge, who's now riding for Team Dimension Data. The next in the ranks, both Tula and Marco, raced London, Paris. Between the 2 of them, they took every single jersey. But all in all, a massively successful few days. If I was to summarize this year's events, I think it was a year for the young riders, and they excelled.
Great experience being in Europe where you actually get to climb mountains that's 20 kilometers.
I thought it was gonna be easy, but it wasn't easy. The guys are on another level.
I thank HotChillee, I thank Wattbike, I thank the people in South Africa that actually helped me to be here. So it's a pleasure being in Europe.